Hey guys, welcome back to a moment of mindfulness. This is our third episode, and for this one, I really want to talk to you guys about fear. So I'm going to read you a poem. This is another poem by Mr. Rogers, and it's called Some Things I Don't Understand. Some things I don't understand. Some things are scary and sad. Sometimes I even get bad when I'm mad. Sometimes I even get glad. Why does a dog have to bark? Why does an elephant die? Why can't we play all the time in the park? Why can't my pussycat fly? Why? I wonder why. Why do fire engines make noise? Why is hot water so hot? Why aren't live babies like my other toys? Why do I wonder a lot? Someday, oh someday, I know what to say. Someday, oh someday, I'll not have to say why. So that poem kind of gets at probably what a lot of you guys are feeling like right now. There are lots of things happening and you're going, why? Why is this happening? Why do I have to stay in my house? Why can't I go play on the playground in the park? Why can't I go see my grandma? Why? Why can't I be at school right now with my teachers? And it's normal and okay for you to have all of these questions, and it's okay for you to ask them. It's also okay to not have the answers. So some of the things you might be asking, there might not be a good answer to that question. And like, for example, when are we going to get to go out and hang out with our friends again? I don't know. Your parents don't know. Nobody really knows right now. We're still all kind of figuring that out as we go. But the one thing I do know is that we're going to get through this, and we're going to get through it together. So that's the one thing kind of we have to remember. And, dealing with stresses of not knowing what's going to happen or when things are going to happen or being able to plan things, that can be hard. And sometimes we can get so stressed that we can get angry and we can get frustrated and we can get, crazy in our house, right? But one of the things I need you to remember is that peace begins with you. So every single person that you come into contact with, they give you some kind of energy, right? And when you're with someone who's upset and you're with someone who's grumpy, it's really hard to be around someone like that, isn't it? And normally when you're out in the world, you can maybe remove yourself from that situation. You could maybe go somewhere else. But a lot of you guys are stuck inside with the same people, and they're wonderful people. They're the people you love, and it's wonderful to be inside with the people you love. But sometimes you drive each other a little crazy, and that's okay. But what we have to remember is that peace begins with us. So if we want our home and our environment to be a positive place, then we have to begin that inside of us. So as you go throughout your day today, I want you to think about what peace begins with me means. And when we talk about it in my yoga classes, we talk about how one little act of kindness can spread a ripple and affect so many people. Even if you just do one kind thing for one person, and they do one kind thing for another person, and they do one kind thing for two people, it spreads so quickly. So think about what you could do in your house to spread just a feeling of happiness and kindness, because everyone in your house is probably feeling the same stress that you're feeling. And every one of your friends that's not with you is probably feeling and asking those same questions that you're asking. So we need to remember that we're going to get through this together and that we can help each other by spreading peace. So I'm going to show you one of my mantras, and it's peace begins with me. So what we do is we bring I like to do yoga goggles, but we bring our pointer finger to our thumbs, and every time we say a word, we bring a different finger to our thumb. This is just one of the ways to meditate. So when we say it, we will say peace begins with me. Peace begins with me. And usually what I like to do is I'll say it and then I'll get quieter and quieter until I'm just saying it in my head. And guys, the idea of a mantra is that you say it over and over again to yourself as a way of making yourself embody it. What does that mean? It means that you make it true by telling yourself it's true. And you make it true by making it a part of your mental state so that you can make it happen out in the world or in your house, right? So we're going to say it over and over and over again. Are you ready? Show me your goggles. You can set them down if you want. I'm going to keep mine up here so you can see them. You ready? Peace begins with me. Peace begins with me. Peace begins with me. Peace begins with me. Good job, guys. When you're ready and you're comfortable, I'm going to turn on our music and we're going to start our guided meditation. Close your eyes and get as still and as comfortable as you can. I want you to imagine that you're on a magical flying carpet. And you feel so light that you lift up and take off on a journey to your secret garden. Imagine lifting into the clouds and looking around and seeing all of your friends on their flying carpets. What a beautiful sight to see everyone so relaxed and peaceful. Imagine soaring through the sky, over the oceans, the forests, the mountains below you, and finding a safe place to land in your secret garden. Your secret garden can be anything you want it to be. You might be at the beach, on a mountain, in the woods. Maybe you're in your classroom at school. Imagine a place that feels special to you. And one by one, fill that special place with each of your favorite things. As you walk around your garden, breathe in the fresh air. And as you breathe in, imagine breathing in love and happiness and peacefulness. And as you breathe out anything that doesn't serve you. Breathe out anger, fear, worries, stress. Breathe them out and let them go, and let your garden take those things and turn them back into love and happiness and peacefulness for you to breathe right back in. Take one more look around your garden and maybe add 1 or 2 more things. And when you're ready, start to make your way back to your flying carpet. Imagine lifting back up into the sky, soaring through the air, and landing back safely in your room today. Before you get up, I want you to remember that this place that you've created is a place that you can go to whenever you want to. And I want you to remember that you're in charge of spreading peace today. That your attitude sets the tone for everyone else in your house. That you can choose to spread peace and happiness. In this world of so many unknowns, there are so many questions you have. And some of them are easy to answer and some of them are difficult. But the one thing we have to remember is that we're going to get through this with kindness and by spreading peace as much as possible. Together. Thank you so much for coming and joining me today. And I'll see you next time.